This is session 4 of a full soccer session for beginner teams that focuses on a change of speed and direction using skills and turns. This puts the player's skills to the test from the previous sessions. Let me know in the comments if there are any changes you have made to this session. If you missed the previous session, I'll leave a link in the top right. This session will be broken down into an introductory game, a technical activity, a 1v1 drill, and a small-sided game at the end. For the introductory game, you'll need a 25 by 35 yard area and 2 goals. As players arrive to your session, get them into teams of 2 or 3 and designate them aside to defend and attack. Similar to the small-sided game at the end of the last session, players will get 3 points instead of 1 if they're able to dribble between 2 defenders that helps their team score a goal. Just remind players to dribble with their head up so they know where their teammates are, where the spaces are, and where the defenders are. This can help them make better decisions. For the technical activity setup, you'll need 2 mannequins or 2 pug goals to mark as defenders, 2 tall cones to mark where the players start, and 2 small cones to mark where the players need to take their touches. Every player should have a ball. The players at the front of each line will dribble their ball towards the mannequin, use a skill that fakes to the left, and take their touch to the right. They will then dribble around the cone and join the back of the line they are facing. This can be a skill that the players have learned from a previous session, or a new skill you want to try and teach them. After 3 to 4 minutes, change the direction of the skill, so now players will fake to their right and take their touch to the left. The next step for this technical activity is to introduce a turn after the skill to change direction for a second time. Again, both players from the start of each line will dribble towards the mannequin, fake to the left, take their touch to the right. However, now they will perform a turn that will take them back towards the center and then dribble to the cone on their left. After 3 to 4 minutes, change the direction of the drill so players are working their skills and turns with both feet. This again can be a turn that players have previously learned or a new turn you want to try and teach them. Make sure players are combining the skills and turns with a quick change of speed and direction, as well as a touch out of their feet to accelerate away. Before we get into the 1v1 activity, this is just a reminder, if you're enjoying the content, please make sure to like and subscribe so I know this is the kind of stuff you want to see. I also have an email list in the description where you can get drills and ideas to your inbox weekly. For the 1v1 activity, remove the 2 mannequins, create 2 gates 7 yards apart, and keep the starting position of the players the same. For this example, the blue players are starting off as the defenders with the red players as the attackers. The defenders will start with the ball and pass to the attacker opposite them and immediately begin to press. To score a point, the attacker must dribble through either of the gates while maintaining control of the ball, using a combination of skills, turns, changes of speed and direction. The defender can score a point if they are able to win the ball off the attacker and dribble through the gate furthest from them. Once they get past the halfway point, both gates can become open for them to score in. If the ball goes out of bounds, then nobody gets any points. The next attacker and defender can come into play when a goal has been scored or if the ball goes out of bounds. After 5 minutes, swap the defenders and attackers round. Make sure both teams have had 2 chances to attack. Really focus on the players dribbling with their head up and using different changes of speed and direction to help them beat the defender. Remember, the first movements are always for the defender, with the final movement being towards the space you want to attack. Also ask players to think about their body position and their first touch when they receive the ball, and how that can help them give them an edge against the defenders. This will be the focus of the next session. The small-sided game will be a regular 3v3 with no additional rules. As a coach, this is a great opportunity to coach in the flow and give some one-to-one feedback for players, linking back to any coaching points over the past 3 sessions. Like, subscribe, peace!